Hello everyone and welcome back to our Win with Armagh campaign. We're here in the motorhome once again and I'm delighted to be joined by Armagh manager Kieran McGeeney. Kieran, another year coming up, it doesn't belong coming round.
No, back at it soon, so doesn't seem to be much of a gap in between, but no, it's all good. Listen, we all love playing football and being involved in it, so it's good to see it coming back.
And the club championship just wrapped up now, so I suppose Madden, new winners and a couple of new winners in the last couple of years, so good for Armagh club football.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was a novel pairing with Cullyhanna and Madden, like a first chance for both teams to get a senior championship. And like it's obviously like knowing players on both teams like you'd like both to win, but I don't think anybody could begrudge Madden, like considering like just the last couple of years they've had. And I think on the day, like they fully deserved it. Like Darren Mack, was outstanding, and like some of the old players like Smithy and Joe Sheridan that we had in before, like all played very well, and Grimbo obviously, like Connor. So it was Madden's day, and like rightly so. Like and like Cullyhanna maybe weren't at their best, but we've all had those days. So listen, but it's great to see a new team winning. I think it's good for the county.
And the new season coming in, Kieran, as I say, the club championship's just over, so is there many players that have caught your eye and going to hopefully get a run maybe next year?
Yeah, like we've seen a few, we're sort of trying to look at some of the younger players coming through. There's been a lot of work done like at underage, even though we mightn't have had the success people think we should have in terms of winning games, but we feel like we are producing good players, and we've got a chance to look at a few, like if you know Pádraig O'Keefe there from Mahary, and you've Callum O'Neill from Clonagale and Aaron O'Neill from Cross, Duffy from Cullaville. Two Duffys in fact have been very good, but one's very young. There's Tomas Galvin, is throwing his hat into the ring when we go back. So Rory McDonald from St Peter's. We've a few that we've looked at, and hopefully we'll do well. So we come in. Like you've Joe McCann there from Mullaban too. We have a lot that we've looked at and we'll give a chance to, but we definitely try to focus on some of the younger players, and seeing if we can do, because there's a good group of younger players there, even though some of our more well-known names are getting into the autumnal years of their life, we'll call it. We'll not say winter yet. So yeah, listen, there's going to be changes in the next couple of years, but we're in the first division and it's unforgiving, so we have to be prepared.
And I suppose that there's a few gaps in the team now. There's been a few retirements over the last couple of weeks, and that's probably expected in every county, that there's going to be people walking away. But I suppose the few names that have stepped away, the likes of Soupy Campbell, Jamar Hall, Kieran O'Hanlon, Mark Shields most recently, they're going to leave gaps.
So yeah, listen, it is, and it's unfortunate to see them. Like they're all great fellas, and you'd be sorry to see them go. Like some really good stalwarts of Armagh football, and all of those names you've mentioned have done much more than people would see as well. So we have a lot to be thankful and grateful for the time and effort they put in for the county, and helped Armagh maybe get back to where they wanted to be, and we have to be eternally grateful for that. But then that's the brutality of sport. It's on to the next group coming through now, and trying to get them through in a way that makes them capable of staying up at that top level, because smaller counties like Armagh are always going to be under the cosh to stay in that first division, and it's as I said, it's a very unforgiving place.
And we're speaking about people stepping away, obviously with Kieran Donaghy I had a podcast with him during the last campaign, and you're going to be coming up against him this time around on the sidelines. He's joined Kerry, so he's now from a friend to a rival.
Yeah, but listen, Kieran's a Kerry man through and through, and you wouldn't expect anything else. And Jack's not going to miss that sort of trick of taking Kieran in. But he's a brilliant coach, and he's stepping into a great setup. But Kieran O'Neill and Jack O'Connor there, he's stepping into All-Ireland champions. But Kieran's personality will endear him to most people, and he'll be a great addition to them. He's a great, big loss to ourselves. But listen, he gave us 5 years, and we couldn't ask for much more than that. And it's like Hillary's always slagging me that I asked him in for 1 year and kept him for 5. So it's yeah, but listen, that's the nature of it. But he goes with all our blessings. He's a big part of our team and our community up here for such a long time, and he'll always have a place in Armagh. He knows that himself. Now when he meets us on the sideline, I hope he doesn't give me abuse, because he wouldn't be as easy going as me. So it's important that he doesn't let that sort of serious side get too much. So we'll just have to see what happens when we get there.
And talking about the young boys that are coming in, Kieran, maybe going to get a chance next year. The McKenna Cup's back, so a perfect opportunity to maybe give a few of them game time.
Yeah, listen, we all know like we need that, despite the nonsense that's put out there about pre-season and all this sort of stuff. Like, we all have to take in the chin, because just it's one of those things that we have to do. But it's good to see it back in. Like, everybody's mad for games at that time of year, and you know, if they can get around the whole idea of like just stopping fellas training for expenses, like maybe we can sort of push on and, you know, make the most of it. Like.
And the McKenna Cup, will it be just used to blood in that new talent, or how do you, I suppose it's still maybe 2-3 months away, so how do you plan on using it?
Like, you'd hope everybody would get game time. Like, you know, it's like Ulster's a minefield. Like, you don't have to go too far for hard games. Like, you know, like every one of those teams in Ulster, like the majority, like, will have aspirations of not just like success, but like, you know, huge success, like Tyrone, Derry, Donegal, Monaghan, Down, like, you know, Antrim, like, going to step up again. Different management, like, you're going to have what do you call it, Fermanagh with different management, like huge what do you call it, credibility behind them as well. Like, Kieran will be a big miss, like, but I'm sure he'll pop up somewhere else too. Like, but like, everything's changing and moving only in one direction. Everybody's getting stronger and bigger and better. Like, and it's like the McKenna Cup is a great sort of place to find out, because there's going to be no bad games in it. Like, and it'll definitely set everybody up for the beginning of the league.
And Kieran will have a McKenna Cup campaign, Division 1, Ulster, All-Ireland series again, so plenty to look forward to in the coming year. But I suppose, what's the goal or the target, or what's the ambition for 2026?
I suppose the big thing for us is to try and keep our Division 1 status. It's going to be very difficult, like what you know is those names leaving us, and you know, a couple of like injuries and stuff that I know we'll be carrying into it, but everybody's in the same boat. We just have to get back at it when we can, and hopefully sustain that thing, and push on, and hopefully some of these young fellas will put their hands up and put everybody under a wee bit of pressure for places, and if we get that, we have a great chance.
And the big question, Kieran, that everybody wants to know, if you won this motorhome, would you take it, or is the 50 grand coming home with you?
Well, my wife Mahar would definitely take it. She's been helping me for years to the camper. Like, I think nearly all our players love the idea of the camper van. Like, it's a big sort of thing. Like, me, I don't know so much. Like, I might take the 50, so it's, you know, and stay in a hotel. But I suppose it's beautiful. So it is. It really is nice, and great prize. And I know, like, it's I have a lot of friends who use them and speak very highly of doing it with their kids and that. So I'm sure everybody's going to be out there buying the tickets for it. Like, it's a great prize, and it's definitely going to a great cause out in Portadown. Like, we're close, you know, to just trying to get the lights up and into it next year. Like, but we still have a long way to go overall. Like, we're only, as I think, about 2.5 into like a £10 million project, so a long way to go. But listen, the people of Armagh have been first class in terms of the support, and hopefully it'll continue. I know it's only small things, these tickets, but they all add up into a big project. So buy some, and hopefully you'll get the prize.
So, geezers taking the money, what would you pick, the motorhome or the 50 grand? £5 a ticket, make sure to enter the draw, and keep supporting our Win with Armagh campaign. That's all for Kieran, but we'll be back soon with another conversation, hopefully with another Armagh player.
Do you want to support the next generation of Armagh GAA players? You could be winning this fantastic motorhome or £50,000 in cash. Tickets are available from as little as £2 on winwitharmaghgaa.com. All proceeds from this competition will go straight into the development of our new facilities at Portadown.
What would you use this motorhome for? Concerts, matches, trips away?
Head over to the website to get your tickets now. Best luck.